It's officially the 21st anniversary of my company, Davenport Theatrical Enterprises, which means one thing: I am old. So Davenport Theatrical Enterprises is a unique and weird name, and the reason it's Davenport Theatrical Enterprises is my great-grandfather's name was Delbert Essex Davenport, and he was involved in the theater. He was a producer, he was a lyricist, he was a publisher, he did all these things. And the name of his company, you guessed it, Davenport Theatrical Enterprises. So I named my company in 2004 after his. There's some stock over there. Check that out. You can get a picture of that. That was the stock he had issued for his company, Davenport Theatrical Enterprises, Inc. So this is like my yearbooks of producing, in that every time we do a show, we get a signed poster and we put it on the wall. And it's a great reminder as I come in every day of where we started and where we are, and we've got some blank spaces here, and where we're going. The show that made me laugh the most was by far Getting the Band Back Together, which is the show that actually ran the least number of performances. The show that I've produced that has the fastest turnaround is actually this one right over here, Spring Awakening, which we produced the revival of Spring Awakening, the Deaf West revival, directed brilliantly by Michael Arden. 83 days from when I saw that production at the Wallace Annenberg Theater in Los Angeles to first preview. 83 days. There have been so many debuts in all the shows that I've seen that have gone on to big success. Haley Kilgore in Once on This Island. I mean, there's so many. That's the fun part.
You also Ariana Grande.
Oh, right. I don't even know who she is. Did she do well? Did she go on to some success?
Is there a show that you produced that you're most proud to hand down to the next generation of producers?
I think that's going to be Harmony, which is a beautiful show that's had a long history and a gestation period. We had a shorter run than we would have liked on Broadway, partly due to what was happening at the time. And I can't wait for there to be a time when that show is rediscovered and to see what the next producers and creators do with it.
This should never work, but it did.
Shouldn't work on paper and then does so extraordinarily well is a show that we're not the lead producers on, but it's Oh Mary. Like, you hear about that, you see that. That was like a Hollywood pitch meeting. Here's my idea. I'm gonna do, and the Hollywood studio execs would laugh you out of the room. That show shouldn't work, and we're very happy to be along for the incredible ride. Well, my favorite PR marketing stunt of all the show, we've done a lot of stuff. You know, for Once on This Island, I took a goat to the Tony Awards. For Daddy Longlegs, we live streamed it. It was the first show ever to be live streamed. I don't even know if I do this one now, to be honest. So my first time, we did a big PR stunt where for the very first performance, we let virgins get in free. My First Time is about exactly what you think it's about. I'll let you Google that one, but the promotion went everywhere. The homepage of CNN, just about every television channel. And Jay Leno, who is the host of The Tonight Show, did a joke about it in his opening monologue that night, so big hit. The show that taught me the most, I like to sometimes produce what I don't know. So actually I can learn about it, whether it's Harmony or whether it's Spring Awakening. You know, this show taught me so much. Before Spring Awakening, I had never had a conversation with a deaf person before. So this opened my eyes to a whole new world, and that's of course why we did it as well. It was a show that featured deaf actors and featured hearing actors as well combined, and I felt that was a very important message to get out to an audience, and opened our audience up to what was possible on stage, and certainly opened up my mind as well.
For someone who hopes to be in your position, a lesson that you've learned in the last 21 years of DTE?
So I think you have to produce what you love. That's it. That's the only thing. I look on this wall and I smile because I love all these shows so much. Producing is a very, very challenging profession. You want to make sure you love what you're working on because it can be so challenging. That's what gets me to come through the office every morning. That's why I have the posters right here, so I can go, boy, am I lucky to be able to do all this. And I've done all this over 21 years now. So my advice to anyone that wants to get in the theater, no matter what it is to do what you love, do what brings you joy. And hopefully the joy that it brings you, then it'll bring an audience joy as well.